What up, y'all? Numbing Box, Ty, Maniac, Mystic, others. Lots of fun controversy in the air over Ashy's new Strat. Links in the description if you haven't seen yet. I personally like it, have no problem with it. There's finally a solution for local players. And from my quick glance through the one person raging about it, that of course would be, everyone else didn't have a problem with it, so at least for now. So enjoy. It's pretty cool if you want to do a local game, and even not, it's fast. Your finger is going to get really sore from knifing, but I don't see it as any type of exploit, especially since you can't. There's nothing else you could do on local with the errors downstairs the way they are. What's up, Connor? I know. Leave it to Ashy, man. He's freaking brilliant. He had to find something because his internet sucks. He can't play it online. You know, he'll lag out. He can't do a high round line. So he has to find local. So man got creative, found a badass strat. Another person who, you know, thinks he's all that, wants to whine and act like it's a glitch. It's not. You know what I'm saying? I don't know. It was a funny read for me. Any other staff member might feel the same. I don't know. But from what I've gathered, the ruling is like 20-1 that it's allowed. So how do you get mod? I rarely give it out, man. You know, this chat doesn't need mods. I'm the mod. Most of the people are just old school. Yeah, I know. It's not an exploit. They're not. It's the way the perks are set up. It's creative. It's unique. It'll be interesting to see how it works on other maps. It works for this one because of the climb up and keeping that door closed, and that he didn't turn on power. He didn't turn on the generators, so there's no novas. How well that would work on other maps, or if you had novas, is a totally different story. So it's a very creative strat for local, and being that Treyarch doesn't allow, you know, you do the Easter egg steps for local, I think that's totally legit. I mean, people are going to be doing it on both local and online because it is faster. I almost pondered ending my game to go do it, but I was so far in, I was like, eh. Plus, honestly, I don't know if my finger can handle it. Like, I asked Ashy about it. It's like, how's your finger? Did you break your controller? He's like, no, round 100. He laughed. He's like, round 100, he switched to tactical. Yeah, so go for it. Personally, I don't know if I'll do it. If I fail on this, maybe I'll give it a go, but yeah, Mystic. Links in the description for it, for anybody who hasn't seen it. Yeah, right before I was going to sleep this morning, he dropped that, and I was like, oh shit. I've been working all day, so I had that time to go see how the community was reacting. Or by the community, I mean the staff at ZWR. And of course, just I expected, there was one person whining about it. Because he didn't think of it. Yeah, dude. Yeah, you gotta go tactical if you're gonna do that, without a doubt. I mean, can you imagine? Even at 11.7 or 12 SPH, I mean, you're talking about a 200, probably what, 35, 40 hours of gameplay, probably like 40. Can you imagine doing that for 40 hours? Ouch. That was a great game. Gotta go get a new controller now. My my right triggers button is broken. Or my right stick. I suppose you don't really use your right stick very much versus your left, so probably get a few games in. Totally creative. I was wondering what Ashy was going to find, man. I was very curious. I was very happy when I saw it. I was like, thank God. Because, you know, you guys have been here. You know how many local players are, like, pissed off because there wasn't something to do. At least now, granted, it's, like, a very boring strat, but there's so many of those in different maps. I mean, any camping strat is a boring strat. Anything you gotta do over and over. High rounds is a boring thing in general. It's like you're doing the same thing over and over and over and over again. And if I didn't compartmentalize, let's get that word out properly, I'd go insane. Not to mention having killer herb. But yeah, how's everyone's day going, man? I got really busy today with work stuff, so sorry it's a late stream. I grinded last night, got to 1:45, and went to sleep early AM. Woke up around noon. Been working since. Managed to get in 7-8 rounds in between it, and now we're gonna grind to like 162, 163, something like that. At least in this stream, and then I'll probably grind for another like 4 hours tonight. Oh, that's cool, man. Yeah, I mean, it works different in different places. I've got way too many mods already, I feel like. I recently made Jennifer a mod just so she could delete any comment she thought was inappropriate or if someone was harassing her, and she's the only girl mod, so. Other than that, you know, if I was on Twitch, I'd need more mods. Because that chat is pure AIDS. Here, it's really easy. You guys have seen how easily I get rid of trolls. No matter how many accounts they have. That's why I like YouTube streaming. I do better on Twitch, more viewers. Probably make money getting subscriptions and stuff like that, but no one's really been harassing her. I just wanted her to feel comfortable. You know I wouldn't let anyone harass her. I don't know. There was a conversation going on last night with boys being boys. Horny little boys, you know. And I just wanted to make sure she felt comfortable. She didn't ask for it. That's the #1 rule right there, how you get mod. Never ask. That's cool. That's one way to do it. Oh my god, so you can gamble. Right on. I saw a couple different people playing it. I haven't played it in so long. But doink it doinks. 49? I don't know, man. On AO, I had a PSN error on my 208 game. All time, 261. And I ended that game. I know someone, I know some channels that sell mod status. That's fucked up. I think Pizza does that shit. What channel is this, Ty? And is it full of mods? I mean, is it like all you see is blue? Because that's the thing with my channel is when people come in, I don't want them to see a freaking wrench fight. And not that you're fighting, but that's just what I call it, you know? When it's like the entire chat is all blue wrenches. No, man. Can't you guys just be happier as viewers? You in my heart, you're all mods to me, man. You're more than mods. You're freaking VIPs, you're MVPs, you're heroes, you know what I'm saying? You got a problem with someone, you guys are in here, like I know everyone right here in the chat right now, I know you guys. Someone gives you a hard time, you let me know. I'll time them out, I'll ban them. Fuck them. No one fucks with my lads. I got your backs. Yeah, if you become a sponsor. That's so stupid. I saw that, I'm like, what are you doing? And how many freaking mods are there? And Jesus Christ. I don't know what Pizza was thinking with that one. That's kind of frowned upon. Same with like, just because you donate doesn't mean I'm going to play with you. I mean, I'll play with you guys for free. It's not like you don't do pay to play things. You don't do pay for mod or stuff like that. That's just bad practices. I don't know what he was thinking. I can't believe someone hasn't like woken him up to that one. Ain't my job. He can do what he wants. Hey, should we go to insanity mode? You know, 5 mods. Right. I'd rather shave my head with a cheese grater and chew on tinfoil than buy mod status. Let me one up you there, maniac. Your game's highest round stats are bugged? That happened to me a while back too, bro. I had to like break it to get it to come back. It was doing that for a while, and then I don't know, I did some 200 plus game and it just snapped it out. I think it might have been Ancient Evil or Dead of the Night, I can't remember which one it was. But if you do it, you know, you should stream a little bit of it, even if no one's watching. Get yourself some video evidence, you know, make sure if you want to submit it. I had a guy in last night's stream in the comment section. I think it was from, it's one of the last videos. I've been having a chat with him. And his buddy got to, in 2 days, got to like 200 plus. I'm like, well, he's been playing for 2 days? Yeah, he probably is in some type of AFK glitch, you know? Because he's talking about, no, I have a screenshot. You know, I'm like, screenshots after action reports by themselves do not count, you know? It's like, He might do it, he might not, but since the beginning of zombies and records, the rule number one, and the reason I got a capture card after my Mob of the Dead game, I had a 155, I went to submit it, they said I can't, they needed full video proof, I got a capture card, I started recording myself. Now it's easy. You can literally just stream it from your console to a YouTube account that's free. Set the, if you don't want anyone like watching and you want it just to be private, you stream, you go in the dashboard, you set it to private, no one can come find you, even if they get like a notification, they you know, it's completely private, it's free recording. How can you beat that? There's no excuse. If I'm playing and I'm on round 200, I'm doing it legitly, no matter who I am, I think I'd want to record some of that shit. You know? And I'm just saying, hey, I gotta, because everyone's gonna laugh at you and call you a cheater if you come out. I was trying to tell them, man, it matters not to me. I'm just telling you, you know, what everyone's gonna tell you when you come walking up with that shit. Anyways, not to go on a rant, I just thought that was worth saying. So, no. 200 sponsors, so 200 mods. Dear God, that's a lot of pizza emojis. I wonder, he must have been, can the mods ban and shit? I can't even remember if you can go adjust what mods have the power to do. Anybody know the answer to that? Can you adjust your, what mods can do? Like change their permissions and whatnot? You always have to have no more non-mods than mods, otherwise people don't want to talk in the chat. It's an intimidating thing when you see a chat full of mods. It really, really is, man. I've gone in and it's like everyone in there's a mod. I'm like, well, I'll watch some, but I rarely get into any conversations. I know, I was doing private recording. Yes, you'll get a notification and I turn it to private really quick. It's just because back then I thought I needed video of the whole game. God damn, that was sketchy as fuck. Whoa, that was really rough. I wasn't paying attention. Alright, shit happens. It's over now. We lived through it. What channel is it though, Ty? You keep on saying the channel. I don't know what channel you're talking about, buddy. Love to, that's why I was asking you. What channel are you talking about? Are you talking about like under your name? Your channel? I don't understand, bud. You gotta help me out. I'm slow. I'm trying not to die here while streaming. I understand what they're allowed to do. I was wondering if you could change permissions so that they couldn't ban. Because I'm thinking 200 people, 200 mods, and Pizza's chat, all you gotta do to be mod is give them a sponsor. If I was a troll on a fake account, I'd get a mod, I'd go in and I'd ban his entire chat. Just to fuck with him. Forever doing something like that. It's like, and how has someone not done that yet? You know? I can feel the gears grinding out there in your heads. Go for it, lads. If the man's gonna sell mods, go ban his entire chat. Oh my god, that would be so hilarious. Mr. Jism. What do you think of the new Strat Ashy found? I love it, man. I saw it. I was like the 23rd person to see it. I was the 23rd viewer of it. I was going to sleep like I saw that right before I was going to sleep. He dropped it like 6 in the morning or something like that. Loved it from the moment I said it, man. And it's all good. There's a link in the description for anybody else who hasn't seen it. If I wasn't this far into a game, I probably would have quit and went to go do that. It's a little faster at this stage, being almost 20 hours in. It wasn't worth it to me, you know. I'll run this game. If I fail and don't get a 255 plus, I'll probably end up going to get that a whirl. I'm curious to see how, now that people see that perk configuration, to see people try stuff like that on other maps. It works for this map, mostly because he doesn't turn the generator on. And so there's no novas, and they got to do a hop up there, and so it kind of slows their rate of coming at him and hitting him. That's why he's not taking any hits. So it's pure brilliance. I'd expect nothing less from Ashy. He's so smart, and he can't play online. His internet sucks. Where he lives, there's no good internet provider, and there's a lot of people like that, you know. So I have no problem with it. I think it's ingenious. He's creative, and I feel sorry for his finger, but by round 100 he figured it out and switched it to tactical. So that was my first question for him. If you go look, how's your finger? Did you break your controller? But yeah, he said around 100 he switched to tactical. So. You're gonna do it, Connor? Loads of pizza emojis. Wow. Sorry, I fell a little behind there, guys. I went. You know, I get when I get in a dog. You don't need a ray gun for the dogs, by the way. That's the one thing. I don't know why he said hit the. You can kill the dogs with their shield gun. Or any gun, for that matter. So all you need is the ballistic knives. And the PhD was optional because of the specialist he was running. Which I've never run that specialist ever, but for that strat I might, because the way you shoot off and kill him at the spawn points. There you go. There's a way to get mod, man. Go sponsor pizza. Oh, at the end of every round, the last zombie won't spawn at all. You need to go into the bunker for it. Well, I mean, that's not a big deal because, generally speaking, on this, you got to go outside the house and shoot the novas on top of the house. So, just means the round's over. Go down. Oh, so you have to go into the bunker. That's why you went into the bunker. Ah, for the dogs. I gotcha. It's worth it, I guess. I mean, look, there's no other strat that works on local. As far as I know, that isn't going to be goddamn awful. You know, until they fix downstairs and the errors that are being caused downstairs, which I don't know if they've been fixed or not. Maybe they did. I'm not testing anymore. I got 3 errors in 1 day. I'm done. You know what I'm running? This safe, easy, consistent strat for 80 hours. Well, 60 more. You lose a ton of ammo. Yeah. I mean, but look, here's the end of my round. My trap's going. It's not ending the round. Well, in that case it did. Of course it did, because I'm actually talking about it. That's kind of freaking hilarious. Yeah, it is what it is, Mr. Jism. You know, what round are you on? Yeah. I think you're right about the dog rounds being a little, there's a whole bunch of things are glitchy. The Novas are glitchy. The end spawns of every round are glitchy. It's weird. It's always like 2, 3, 5 stragglers. Like, what was he waiting on? And what? There's another one coming 30 seconds later? It makes it really hard to test SPH in the round 60s and 70s. Bottomless hole, huh? That's what someone was saying. Like, I wonder how it's going to work on 9. Was that you? I think you're like. Someone was saying, I wonder how it'll work in the Windows. Was that you commenting that, Mr. Jism? I saw that in his comments. Yeah, I think it was. You're only at 60. Yeah, and that's really the question. How will it work on other maps? You know, I don't think it's going to work very well, because that's a unique position right there. There's no bosses. They're jumping up. They're not running at you. So it's slowing them down because of the animation. And you're able to knife them in groups. They're only coming from that. If you open the doors to the house, any of that, it's all fucked. So, again, I don't think that's the best thing for people to be doing if they're playing online. But, I mean, why not? It's a good strat for either. And even more so, if you're going for XP, you're getting pure kills on that. So, you know, there you go. It transformed this map into an XP map. So keep that in mind too, lads. For all of you that are asking, you know, what's a good strat for XP? Well, there's 11.7, 12, I don't know. I didn't time it. I'm going off of what he said. But the man knows how to time shit, so I believe him. Ashy's a beast, man. If you guys don't know Ashy, make sure you click on the link in the description. Go drop him a sub. Watch his stuff. He doesn't stream because he has shitty internet, but he posts really good vids, and his gameplay is amazing. He had 255 on Classified. It's the Classified world record. 98.5 hours. Fuck! That's all that. I was like, I'll just do all elixirs. I'm cool. I should get out the overall on that one. Jennifer. Hi. Now we're having fun, lads. Jennifer's here. Yeah, second weapon be healing. I understand. What else do you need? Yeah. Could be. On Voyage. You never know. I'm great, Jennifer. Had such a busy, productive day. Didn't get a lot of rounds in today, but we got a lot of work done. I have happy clients. How about you? How was your day? Oh my God! Are you kidding me? We out. disregard that chat. It didn't happen. Yeah, he's in the countryside. Something like that. He's in the countryside and there isn't good internet where he's at. England isn't all like London, bro. You know that, Connor. I'm not giving out Ashy's address. I'm just going off of what he told me, bro. I used to, and when I was in Colorado in the mountains, the only thing we could get was Quest microwave line of sight internet. It was like 4 megabytes or something like that, man. It was so bad. So bad. It's horrible. And like, if it was a cloudy day, it was more like a 1. My phone was faster. Yeah, it's not necessary on Dead of Night, exactly. Although you could always do it on Dead of Night for the no silver bullets category. Just saying. Really, that's the main thing that I read out of the conversation I heard going on between staff and other community members. And that's really, like, your opinions matter, people. I mean, there are community chat rooms on Zombie Records Discord that you guys can go into and voice your opinions on what you think is legit or not legit or what you'd like to see. So feel free to go do that, you know? It's about what the community thinks, so... Yeah, I would think so. That's what a couple people are saying too. Is let's see how this plays out on other maps. You know, it should be fun to try, especially on slow maps. It'd be interesting to see, like for Classified, that could change the way Classified's played. Depending on where you go, maybe some like little room with doors closed. Or something down in, but then there's like all those novas. I don't know if it would work. I was thinking, you know, again, these are just things you guys should go play with, you know. Me, I got a full schedule. I probably will give it a run at some point here. Especially if I don't make 255 on this game. I'll probably run that. If some bullshit happens, which, you know, I like to get chatty with y'all and don't pay attention. DLC 4 hype, you know it, man. Can't wait for the Great War and to use Ice Staff again. Yeah, Wales is pretty much full of mountains and fields. Beautiful. That's perfect. What's wrong with that? Whoa! Right. Like what he was saying too is like you don't need the PhD. But inside the elevator, I mean, I guess, yes, the spawn is pretty quick there, but again, I would point out right before you go fail, don't waste elixirs, do it in classic, because I can tell you that's not going to end well probably for you. I think it works on this map because one, there's no bosses, there's no novas, there's no catalysts, there is, you know, he's got the power off. He's up there, they're having to jump up from one direction. It's multiple spawns, so it's lit. It's not like a one window thing. So that's like one of the rules. It has to be more than like one spawn point. So it passes all those different standards that have been around forever. In my mind, you know. I'm just This is just my opinion, guys, we're talking about, not what goes. I am not the dictator of the zombies community. I'm just a player, just like you. There you go. Yeah. I try the 9-1, you know. I guess it all really depends where you're shooting that bullet, because you got to do that every 10 seconds. Is shoot the ballistic knife to get the insta-kill effect. So, you know, the way he was doing it just seemed like a perfect storm of everything coming together just right in that spot. I can't wait to see other people doing it in other spots for the fun effects and the fails. Okay, Jen, you take your time, you do what you gotta do, girl. Yeah, like you said, he only had PhD because he was using the whatever that explosive machine gun is. I've never used that specialist. I've never even had considered using that specialist. I didn't even know it did damage to you. I might have maybe like on day one. I think I tried all of them out. I'll take that back. And I probably was like, fuck this, because I know it's to take damage. I just don't remember it. You wouldn't be able to pack a punch anyways if you're doing the strat the way he says, so why would you need PhD for like the Helion? You know, all you need is a wall gun and those knives, that's it. You don't need shit. Well, keep in mind, the more you use this specialist, Mr. Jism, the longer it takes for it to charge up. Like, I've been avoiding using mine, which is why I turn and shoot the wall versus just pulling them out. Well, also because I'm actually trying to read comments, that's the main reason. Like, I can recharge these with 1.5 ranged fires. 1.5 wards of kills. But yeah, knifing would get you definitely fill it up even faster. But do keep in mind that it does slow down the more you use it. It takes a lot more to recharge. Right. Even the sword. Some people still use sword. Oh, there's the max up there. Don't really care. I'm really not using Helion ammo. Except for when I'm chatting with you guys and have to shoot the wall. I should probably turn that fan a little bit. I bet you that's blowing right into the mic. It feels so good on my face right now. Oh, of course. Well, that time, now we are. God damn it. I didn't even have my hands on the controller. Alright, check out how quick this is. Because I've barely been using this thing. So before I even get back, it's going to be filled up. It's starting to take a little longer because I have used it probably 15 times or so. Maybe a little more than that. But bam, there's my special effect. One rotation. That's what I was trying to tell you guys too in like the setup guide. Don't use your specialists unless you need to. It's your get out of jail free card. You're back? Awesome. I'll be front. You cover the back. You know, honestly, I need to start actually paying attention. You guys can't imagine how smooth I run this shit when I'm not streaming. I almost want to, like, do a private one. And, because what I do is, like, I don't have the blank monitor in my face. I'm not looking over a chat or anything like that. I'm not trying to, like, talk to you guys about different stuff. It's just, I'm just focusing. I'm just running it. It's so smooth. It's like, oh. It's all good. It's worth it to have you all here. Especially Jennifer. Right, guys? More sweets for my sweet. Thank you. Well, that's, you know, I try to kill people with kindness, Jennifer. Really? I'm just gonna do that again. Just because I'm upset with myself that I was not looking at the screen. Do that, but whatevs. There she goes again. How are you tonight? Yes, thank you for reminding me, Nightbot. Don't forget to leave a like. Subscribe if you're new around here. All that razzmatazz. No, I did, you know, I did forget to go into Nightbot and block that shit. Yeah, I forgot. I did. I got busy, man. Just testing it out, huh? Testing the waters. Respect. I don't even know if Nightbot will let me block a single letter. Oh, hey. What? Oh my god. Please don't do stuff like that, dude. You'll just injure my fragile eggshell mind, man. Don't do that. No writing in code. Scott can't handle it. If you can believe it, devised plan, I have yet to complete the Easter egg for this map. I'll do it with some subs eventually. I've seen it. I do pretty much all the steps except the lockdowns. So, I get it. Just haven't gone to get the trophy yet. You're going full binary at me. There she goes. You're an asshole. Honestly, bro, I'd be thoroughly impressed if you could write in binary. But we all know it'd just be jibber jabber, unless you have a code converter. What's up, Dylan? You too, Jennifer? I hear you. Been dealing with numbers and shit all day. Don't make me think. Or you two as the Easter egg. I don't know which one you're talking about, but I'm sure we're on the same page. Sure. I probably should have picked up a shield, but whatevs. A Ghetto Christmas Carol. What up? Haven't seen you in a little bit. How you been? Yeah, doing great, bro. Doing great. No complaints here, only joy. I did it again. I gotta really stop Britney Spears in this shit, man. Oops, I did it again. There she goes is only going to be talking in binary code from this point on. He's no longer allowed to use the English language. Yay! Round. Ah. I kind of don't mind sitting here for a minute and waiting for this trap, at least for the eyes to dim down. Alright, now I'll go out and kill these guys. It's definitely going to get you good XP because it's all kills, man. So that's why the link's in the description. If you haven't already seen it, guys, go check out Ashy's new strat for local and online, but he made it for local. No, I didn't care whether I got stamina up or not. I was actually joking, saying it will never give me stamina up, and it did. It's in the round 1 through 50 setup. It's the same game. I didn't really care what perk I got. Stamina up's cool. I like it, but it's not necessary for the strat. Because when you go up and around, you're not trying to sprint away from them. It's not like I'm training hordes. So, like, stamina up's... Oh my god, are you kidding me? Yeah. And then I realized I didn't have specialists. Honestly, I gotta stop from looking at chat as much. That should be dangerous. I didn't care. You're right there, she goes. I ain't gonna lie, I was pleasantly surprised when I did. But that's how you get it. Like I was telling No Thumbscrew earlier, he was having the worst time getting monkeys for his Alpha Mega realistic Easter egg run. It was just horrible. The worst RNG. Well, I wouldn't say the worst, but it ranked right up there with some of the worst RNG I'd ever experienced. I felt the same way, Sandros. I was like, but I was at like 145, and I was like, I'm just gonna play this out. But if I fail on my 255 plus run, I'll probably run that. Yeah, if you're below round 100, stop your game and go try that. And what I would do is do restarts on the box. Get those ballistics right off the bat, man. You know what I'm saying? The box is always up top. I will focus, Jennifer. Thank you for the most excellent advice. So wise. You're on 156? Yes, yeah. I wouldn't. The time difference, do the math. I mean, granted, it would have been, if I had restarted, I might have gotten to 255 a little quicker. But I'm already this far in. I wasn't going to restart to do that. Not to mention, that does look like a pretty boring and painful strat in a lot of ways. I mean, it's great, and there are a lot of boring ones, but sitting there knifing for 255 rounds, ugh, not for me. Now, I totally get it. If I was doing it on local, that's the way to go. But I'd rather run this. Even if it takes a little longer, it's just less. I don't know. I honestly would probably blow my fucking brains out. How boring of a stream would that be too? I mean, I'm literally not moving at all. But again, that's not what it's about. What it's about is local players deserve a chance to compete for this map too. And my man Ashy is one smart motherfucker and came up with a very unique way to do it because the traps downstairs are broken. I can do both, man. I'm a multitasker. I just need to look over at the eyes. I haven't been watching the eyes. If I read chat, look, just get out of my doorway. Like the eyes just changed, and now is when I actually need to be looking at the screen. And see, no problem. It's all good. I got it, guys. I know how to read chat and play at the same time. I was just being a drama queen for a second. No, what you were saying was a very good idea. I do need to focus. I do not want to fuck up this flawless. If I pop a dying wish, I'll probably turn my mic off until it's back up, but I think we're good. Wow, is this round really still going? Did I not flip the round? Oh, I didn't flip the round. Okay. I was gonna say, what? Alright. Everything's fine, guys. Apparently I can't do 3 things at the same time. I did not flip the round clock. But I know what time it is, so... Okay, that one was definitely on me. And quiet, what's up? Just focusing, man. Just killing zombies. Hey, when's that Area 51 thing supposed to go down, guys? I obviously am not going to sign up to that Facebook group or even visit that page. I don't need the government attention. You want me to do your favorite unfocus? No. Sorry, bro. Can't do it. September 20th? All right. Thanks, bro. I bet you only like 50,000 people show up. Everyone's all big and tough on the internet. High-ranking officer in the Discord? I don't understand. What Discord? It makes absolutely no sense to me. It might be my ignorance of how Discord works, but... Oh, in the Discord for the Area 51 thing? There's a Discord? Get the fuck out of here. Of course there is. What am I thinking? I ain't logging into that either. I already told y'all work is going fine. There you go. I already told you guys, the aliens aren't at Area 51. They're around the mountain range at a base called like N6 or something like that. If you want, before the next screen, I'll go get you the exact name of it. But that's where all the spaceships and Element 115 is stored. They're going to the wrong place. Should have done their research a little better. So, tell your buddy who's a moderator of the Discord for the Area 51 raid that they're going to the wrong place, bro. They're gonna get shot for nothing. Seriously. They're gonna get shot for, like, nothing. Oh my god. Well, there's nothing new about people trying to sell alien pets on eBay. What's the ... for? I don't know. And they're not dots. They're like semicolons or something. Yeah, 15-year-old in Indiana with no car. I bet you that's 99% of the people that filled out that petition are not going or signed up on that. If at best 1% of them would show up. Don't get me wrong, there's going to be a huge turnout. There'll be a lot of people there. It'll be a freaking party. How many of them are going to have the balls to cross the line? Ooh. It's going to be interesting to watch. I can tell you right now, I'm not that stupid. Okay, yeah, I did that to myself. I turned back. I had it, and I totally just turned back and screwed it up. So we'll just accept the responsibility and move on. You can't sue the U.S. government for crossing a line that is well posted saying anyone who crosses this line may be shot. Have you seen? Go Google the signs for Area 51, man. If you cross the line, they are legally allowed to kill you. No questions asked, no family notified. You disappear, bro. And there is nothing you can do about it. It's a top secret government military facility. You ain't talking about Congress or your local, even a military base, you know? Try storming Fort Knox or the NSA. Good luck with that. You think you're getting near Area 51? Again, the funniest part, guys, is the aliens aren't there. How many times do I have to say it? You'd have they'd be doing a better idea. I mean, you're definitely not going to get to near the N6 base. One, because it's below ground, so you can't even get to it. You can't even see it. All you can see is the road going up to it. But, and the leaks from the people that work there. Ooh, I didn't like that. I didn't like that at all. I got stuck coming out of that. But a lot of the stuff got transferred to Wright-Patterson. So, you know, if you really feel like dying and storming a military installation, you'll probably have better luck at Wright-Patterson. Or go to Lockheed Skunk Works. A lot of stuff got shipped off to them for back engineering. Good luck with that one, too. No thumbs crew in the house. What up, bro? I was just discussing your horrible RNG luck with monkeys today. On what otherwise was a really great run, man. I think you would have had it if you got the monkeys. And possibly, I don't know, what would you do with it, man? We can collaborate there, she goes. How about that? Yeah, I'm not just gonna hand over my Discord. Even if it's even you, bro. I hear you. Yeah, I mean, I actually am pretty well versed in how all that stuff works. I need to go watch a quick tutorial on Discord. I actually haven't been just started using it. Enough tech stuff going on, but yeah, we should definitely have a community for Discord. Yeah, if you want to help with that, that'd be great, man. Figured I assume I can make you like a moderator or something like that in there. And then you can probably work from that, just set your permissions. Oh my god, you just had another one that was worse? Are you kidding me, bro? Ah. Honestly, like, what I was trying to tell you, too, If you don't get it by round 3, because you're popping the raindrops, pop the raindrops, get a shit ton of points. You got your round 3. If you haven't gotten monkeys by round 3, dashboard, start again. Just go for box luck. Focus on that first. You know, you got your round 1, go rape the box. You don't get it monkeys on first box, restart. Dashboard. You're a lizard. It sounds sexual. I'm not sure I get what FML stands for either, but I doubt it's free your lizard, you horny little man-child. Yeah, editing rights, yeah. I would, yeah. It's just like any other type of CMS type thing. Set permissions. That's what I was talking about, like, in YouTube, why can't I assign mods so that they can't ban? Is there any no thumbs? Do you know if in YouTube, can you set it, like, for your mods, can you change your mods to say they have permission to time out, but they can't ban someone? 1,000 kills on round 1. Doing that implement generator thing, just Christ. Really tired tonight? I know. When I did, I broke my promise to you, Jennifer, and I wasn't able to start the stream earlier. I am so sorry. It's all my fault. You get your beauty rest. I'll definitely be streaming better times. I got a lot of my workload for the week done today, so I only got a little bit to do tomorrow, so I should be streaming much earlier tomorrow. You have a good night's sleep. I'll see you on hump day. Sure, you didn't mean lizard like that. I said, big, you get the normal ray gun out of the box, but I don't see it in the box. It's in there. It's just there's 50,000 other things in the box. And you don't need the ray gun to kill dogs, bro. Any gun will do. I have no idea why he was getting a ray gun to kill dogs. You can do it with your shield pistol. You can do it with any wall gun. I don't think you can control mod powers. It's kind of sad you can't. You would think you'd be able to, right? Because we were talking about, like, Codename Pizza. Anybody who's a supporter gets mods. So it's like pay for mods. And he's got like over 200. So we were joking about one of us like going to become a mod and then banning his whole chat. just for fun. It's just the troll in me coming out, you know what I'm saying? What do you think, NTC? Should we do it? And why has someone not thought of that? I mean, honestly, if all I gotta do is go be a sponsor for $5 to be a mod, I'm gonna ban his entire chat. Oh my god, how funny that'd be. It's just like ban, ban, ban. What are you laughing about, Jennifer? I thought you were going to sleep. I usually use the old studio. I like the new studio's analytics. I don't like the new studio for how it's separated live. It's similar. It moved a lot of stuff around that I don't like, and like a lot of the stuff I normally use isn't where it's supposed to be. And so I have like an old window open and a new one. If that's what you were talking about there, she goes, YouTube studio. Dude, have you ever heard of this band called The Doors? His nickname was the Lizard King. 377 on this map? Alright. Right on, man. I bet you got some good Nebula and XP for that. Nice to hear it goes that high. It's just a time thing, really. But welcome to the stream, I'm not a spoon. So, does that make you a fork? Or are you just saying not a spoon? Or is it that you're not a spooner? So many questions. You'll pitch in for that, right? I think we should all like put in $1. Like take shifts. Right, just to say hi. Hi, bye. I'm looking forward to it. She's always so fun. I don't know what you're talking about. We're pitching in for getting a sponsor on... we don't need to pitch in. I think each of us can afford it ourselves. I just don't want to waste our money. We're talking about the Codename Pizza sponsorship, and damn it, Mystic. You're gonna make me pause the stream. You know I don't like pausing mid-stream. Yeah, we get GoFundMe. We might, because we might need, you know, here's the thing, is we might need like a couple accounts. Maybe we should all like coordinate it. And we each do one, and then we go in and just start just hammering them. The problem is half the chat is going to be mods. We can't ban the mods. How often does he stream on YouTube? Doesn't he stream on Twitch most of the time? Yay, round. Turn this shit off. I think it's puppies up next. Oh, there was a zombie. That could have been dangerous. Alright, let's see if we get a puppy around. What's the alternative to a no gum challenge if you don't have whimsicals? Well, okay, it's really simple. Just and it's suggested, and I appreciate you asking, because a lot of people just submit, and then we have to like watch the entire game and skim through it every like 5 minutes to make sure, and it's like almost impossible to confirm for co-op. So here's the loadout. Swordplay is good. Because it really has no use in the high rounds. Nowhere but here. If there's no traps on the map, like anti-entrapment. And you should have, you don't have either of the two whimsicals. Just stuff like that. Use the most useless elixirs there are for high rounding. And you'll get just a lot less scrutiny, Numbing Box. And then it says it in the rules for BO3 which ones to use. Because everyone's got the whimsicals for BO3. You're talking BO4, right, Numbing Box? I've been saying we need to put it in there, and it is coming. There will be a suggested list coming. He's got it. There's like, it's gonna be, it's already on some boards. It's just not on others. So heavy workload on Nikos's and Xiomix's plate. They got a lot of stuff going on, man. So they're trying to get a lot of that stuff up there. Yeah, no problem, buddy. Thank you for asking. That's so awesome of you. Because usually, like, what I've been doing is I'll accept the records, I'll go through, and I'll watch the entire gameplay. And it's like, you know, and yeah, I skim through it every 5 minutes. So you could basically see, you know, and co-op, it would make it really hard to tell. And I know you play a lot of co-ops too, so. And for BO3 solo, I just show the end game. Yeah, and for BO3, you should have the whimsical. So actually, for BO3, if you're doing a no elixir, go read the rules. It should say the ones that are allowed. It allows for megas when you have 0 of them, but I'm assuming there are no megas that you have 0 of. I know there are none that I have 0 of, so that's not really going to help. But there's a suggested list of what to use. I think all the whimsicals in BO3 were open up, so there's like 4 whimsicals. Just load those for BO3. And most importantly for co-ops, show the start menu with your team. Where for high rounds, you know, we're not requiring full gameplay anymore for people like yourself and people we're familiar with, you know. I mean, some people, each thing is different. Speed runs, yes, and certain things, yes, but for high rounds, we're not requiring known, verified players from doing full gameplay anymore. It's like, you know, just show us your highest and this stuff. But for co-ops, definitely show that starting screen so we can see your teammates' loadouts as well. Your friends doesn't have the whimsicals up, then just have him put the crappiest ones that he has, and it'll be fine, dude. I thought the whimsicals were like free for BO3. Yeah, I guess, I mean, just swordplay. God, that's a great question, dude. Alright, hold on a second. Are you guys getting ready to get in the game? Let me get you an answer on that, because I know there was a lot of discussion on that topic. And I didn't realize everyone didn't have whimsicals. Yeah, no problem, bro. That's what I'm here for. Alright, give me 1 second here. Let me just stop this call. I didn't even laugh at either. That's an idiot. Let's see here. What does it say? I haven't even looked. I know that he just did some updates. What are you going for? High rounds? Shut the fuck up. Oh my god. It's binary. Ah. Alright, well that throws a whole little whammy on it. Alright, the way the rules read is you're only allowed to use these gums to fill your loadout. Whimsical Gobble Gums, there are 4 whimsicals. Classics, he just lists swordplay. Megas, any megas which a player has 0 of. So if your friend doesn't have whimsical, does he have 3 different gums that he has zero of in his inventory? You know what you're gonna get when you poke the bear. You gonna grab the bear? Oh shit, hold on. I gotta do it, man. I gotta do this. I'll see you in 300 seconds, bear poker. All right, back to the more important things for Numbing Box. No, he has none with 0. Give me a second. Let me pose this question in Discord chat real quick. I hope Nanikos is still up. I'll just do it at everyone. And Numbing Box, before I write this whole thing, so he doesn't have any How do you not have any whimsicals? Oh, did the whimsicals like come with the DLCs? Is that what it is? And he just doesn't have the DLCs? I just don't understand how he can't have the whimsicals, and yet he does have. All right, man. I don't know how long it's going to take for them to get back with me, but I'll let you know. If you haven't already, go ahead and send me a friend request to Discord so I can private message you if I'm not streaming when they get back to me, man. Yeah, they probably come with a DLC, so he just has a standard game. I think that's what it is. They came with each DLC. Yeah, no problem, buddy. Yeah, just go ahead and just send me a friend request on Discord. Links down in the description, and I'll approve it. And if they get back to me here while I'm still streaming, I'll let you know. But if not, then I'll message you. Probably just look for the most useless classics you can find, or tell them to yeah, you know, even though there's a bunch of guns that are crap, he probably has a ton of them. When I saw the 0 megas thing, I was like, who the hell has 0 megas of anything at this point, with dashboarding being what it is? You literally have to just start playing the game. I'm sorry to do this to you guys, but let me just, I gotta type this one last thing in there. Just because some of them might not have ever even thought of that. It's actually a very interesting point. Oh, I know, it must be insanely hard work to keep them at 0, dude. the only way to get them close to zero is by because of Newton's cookbook. So some of my crappiest ones are kind of low, but they're not at zero. There's still like 3 or 4 of like I used to go on and like every now and then check the cookbook, see if I wanted to trade stuff, and then I was like thought to myself, Scott, you literally have over 100/200, 300 plus of everything. What more do you need? You know, it was like I could play BO3 for God knows how long, forever, and probably never run out of the most opiate, with dashboarding being what it is in BO3, you know. Even if I didn't dashboard, I could probably play every game I ever wanted to play and never run out of the gumballs. I have no comment on that. And I prefer your other account. Oh, that's right. You're timed out on your other one. Oh, good fun. Too funny. You should be good by now, man. It was only 300 seconds. I'm not even paying attention to it. Yeah, I'm not going to waste brain power on that one, brother. The color thing threw me off. I'm not familiar with it. Is it Yogi or Boo Boo? If it's neither of those two, I probably don't know it. I know a little Smokey. I know some Smokey the Bear stuff. Hey, Boo Boo! Let's go steal some picnic baskets. See, I know that one. I've never heard a bear say that, but if you say so. I thought what you were supposed to do when you're attacked by a bear is like run. I don't know, man. Like, oh my god. Start clock. Jesus. My round time's gonna be totally fucking off. It's alright. Doesn't matter. This round, because his dog's up next. We pulled another 6-rounder. Which is, you know, typical. I got all 5s for the first 100 rounds. I was like, well, this is gonna hurt me later. Yeah, yeah. If I'm going where there's bears, I'll probably have some bear mace. And I have been where there's bears. I do go in mountains and in woods. You could always do what the crocodile hunter used to do. You know, his advice: shove your thumb up his bunghole. Crikey! He's real pissed off now. Alright, take it easy, man. You go. Yeah, now have a good night. Sorry for messing with you, bro. You were poking the bear. I had to push the button, man. Oh, okay. Alexis is gone. Now you're okay. I see. You're such an idiot. Oh my God. Sorry, Savage. I did it once, man. I'm done. But there are a bunch of YouTubers out there that do nothing but help people with Easter eggs. Witchy FRM781_YT. That's his whole thing. That's how he gets subs. But you know what he should do is get a shorter name so I could actually shout him out better. I meant to get a link. Copy for him. You're just lazy. I hear you. I was too, man. I got carried through it. I'm not a huge Easter egg person in BO4 because at least main quests, because I don't like how the game ends. I like Easter eggs that actually give you something. I'm doing them because, you know, in case there's a super Easter egg or whatnot, but they're not a priority to me. Nothing against Easter eggs at all. I watch them. I watch my friends do them. I like watching No Thumbs do them on realistic. That shit's next level. It's not because they're complicated. There's no reward for it. I'm going for high runs. I'm going in a different category, man. You need Dead and Ancient. Yeah, I need this map and Blood are the only two I haven't done. It'll be easy. I'll do it in one stream. Yeah, I've seen it, man. It's easy. I'll do it with subs one day. I mean, that's the whole point. Is, you know, it's like I did the other 2 sets. I didn't mean to do that. I meant to kill those guys. Oh well. It'll be fun. If you're around, you know, when we're doing it. It'll be sometime between after I'm done with all my runs here. We'll do a stream with Easter eggs. That's what I'm saying, No Thumbs. It's like, if it didn't game over and you got free perks, you got something. You know, it should not game over. This is not a custom map. It's such bullshit. Give us a reward. Don't understand the decisions they make sometimes. It just boggles my mind. I think the hardest step for blood is probably just finding all the bird spawns. Was there like fucking 30 of them? Recently was telling me they actually made a proper video of the bird spawns for everybody, because all the big boys have like 4 in theirs of the 20 or 30. Oh, just walk around and listen for it. Great tutorial. It took you a half hour to tell us that. I agree, and I'll tell you what upsets me about the ray guns. They don't work in hardcore. Outside of Voyage of Voyage of Despair, well, I guess 9 is that way too. There's no weapon on 9. But for hardcore, it sucks. Like, I put an entire clip into one zombie with the orange ray gun at round 70, and it didn't kill it. And I was like, are you fucking kidding me? But on normal mode, they're alright. It does what I want it to do. I don't really care, man. I'm just running traps anyways. The only problem with hardcore is you need to keep making points for the traps. And you got to make enough points by round 50 or 60 to sustain you for as long as you want to go in the game. And mathematically speaking, I don't think it's possible to get to insta-kill rounds where you would make more points. You've got to run more traps than you would have points. Not to mention buy shields. So, I doubt there'll be any insta-kill rounds on this map. Might be possible. It would be possible on with all elixirs. And knowing what I know now, I actually probably should consult more with NTC about the best way to this whole generator thing. But the thing about the generator thing, maybe, is it giving you 10, 20 points a kill? Or does it do all those 1,000 zombies you kill, are they at 10 points or are they at like full points once you leave the generator room? What? Oh, okay. Yeah, you about ready, bro? Alright. I'll take a break here in a minute. Ooh, we got a Discord response. See what they said. Oh, that's someone else asking me a question. They should add new specialists. They've added new everything else. You know, that would probably require them to do too much work. Yeah, I think all those are a bit of stretches, but creative. I wouldn't want a specialist that freezes the zombies. Maybe like I like the in plain sight thing of sword, but they broke it in my opinion, so that's not freezing them, but okay. Sure. Let's just do that. Okay, you guys are gonna die too. Key one, what's up, man? Oh, I hear you. It was just off the top of your head. No, I know. I haven't been streaming a lot of it. I told everybody when I got to, you know, the higher rounds, I'd start streaming and just doing like a couple evening streams, say hi to everybody till I get it up there. This is an entertainment stream more so than like a world record stream, but as far as the boards are concerned, by the end of the stream, I'll have the #1 spot. But I know there are people higher, so I won't be labeling it world record, but I'm going to go submit this stream to the boards. And we'll see how good Ashy does. But he's kind of a beast, so the only hope I have is that he quits at 255. That's a different reason. There she goes. I haven't heard that one. I don't think it's very much like BO3 at all. I think it's radically different. Even though, you know, they keep regurgitating maps and seem to run out of original ideas. I mean, there are only so many guns in the world. Who the fuck uses guns anyways, man? Wall guns were like all you needed in BO3 because the AATs were so OP. So, it's a completely different game. What up, Kevin? How you doing, man? You drop some traps? Or you run traps? Is that a music thing or a zombies thing? I'm just saying, guns are weak. I mean, it's if you're playing in the lower rounds, you grab a gun until you get something better, but you know, it depends what mode you're in and all, but if you're playing casual, sure. But the alternate ammo types suck on this map. They're like almost pointless. Unless you're doing something like a no silver bullets challenge or whatever, I don't see a reason that it makes any difference, man. It's one of the things that upsets me the most about the boxes. Oh, the round's over. That's nice. Is it? Wait a second. Did I not hit the timer right? Am I tripping? Oh. Yeah, it's over. I messed up on that timer. I don't know how, but we'll try and get back on. I mean, my overall game time's intact, which I don't even need. Oh, it's a dog round, anyways. How to unlock shop? Yeah, there's multiple ways you can learn how to do that very easily. I've got a 1 through 50 set tutorial where I actually show you how to do it in like the first 10 rounds of it. And in the description of this and in the description of that and most of the most recent streams I've done is the link to who I think is the best tutorial maker on YouTube, Glitchalodian, aka his YouTube name is Glitch for short. His link's down in the description, and he has like a 3-minute video that's accurate. That's his thing, is making succinct, accurate tutorial videos. So mine will show you overall strategy to use and how to do all the things, but then if there's any steps that you just want to be able to shortcut to, I would suggest subscribing to him as well. Oh, the link's been there for a while. Yeah, it's been there for the last many streams. The link to Ashy's strategy is also down there too, guys. The new knifing, ballistic knife strat. That's pretty cool for local play. You can do it online too. So I shouldn't, but it's an alternative. Finally, people who are playing local have an option. Yeah. Yeah, because every stream about 10 people ask, and I always tell them, and I just figured it'd be easier to have a link, obviously. I don't mind sending people the glitches away. It means I don't have to make tutorial videos. Great. Thanks, bro. He does such a great job, too, man, honestly. There's a few different strats. I would urge you to go watch, if you want the fastest camping and to get XP, look at the new strat that just came out today from Ashy. The link's in the description. If I wasn't this far into this game and I was starting a game, I'd probably be doing that. Except for the boredom factor, but for people on local, it's the only option they got. Very, very creative on his part. Other than that, there's a few different fast camping strats. Sulkies is pretty good, but it's real treacherous. Past 50, 60. Send the name strategy. I don't even know what that is. Yeah, give me 1 minute, guys. I never unmuted my mic. That's fun. Well, we'll pretend like I haven't been talking to myself since my roommate came. Asked me a question a bit ago. That was a split second off there. No biggie. Yes, you probably didn't hear me as I was repeating it over. I was just sitting here wondering to myself, could he hear me? The link is in the description, Kevin. Just scroll down, look in the description of this video, and you will see two different links in there. One, the best BO4 tutorials for the little stuff, and the other one is for Ashy's new local strat. Sorry, my mic was muted, brother. I answered you like 5 times. I really apologize, dude. I didn't notice. I was wondering why you kept asking. Yeah, there's two different ones. One says BO4 tutorials by Glitch or Glitchalodian. The other one says Ashy's Strat. And then there's blue letters, so here. It's the first of two. Underneath my discourse is Ashy's Fast Local Strat. There's that one, and then Best BO4 Tutorials by Glitch. There's links under each of those different things. Yeah, I didn't know that I had my mic muted, man. My roommate came to the door. I must have muted it then. My apologies. I was actually talking this whole time to myself, apparently. Let's just laugh about it. Oh, no worries, Kevin. I'm sorry that I had my mic muted when I was answering you all that time, bro. Yeah, I get a lot of people that ask questions, and I knew it was going to be a topic, so I generally put that stuff down in the description. I knew before the stream I wasn't going to quit my game to show people the strat, so I just put a video for that, and I always have glitches down there because Glitchalodians. Because he makes the best tutorials for like little things, where the trap parts, where how do you do this, and they're like, where other people's tutorials would be 15, 20 minutes long or 30 minutes long for an Easter egg, his are like 8 for an Easter egg and 1.5 for a parts guide versus 8 minutes long, you know, and they're all correct and accurate, and I highly recommend him for fast, short, accurate tutorials. And then there's my 1 through 50 I did yesterday that gives you the overall strategy of this map, of what I do to set up for what I'm doing. And it shows you all the steps, but you know, pick and choose what you want to watch. So go with me, man. Appreciate it, Dark Empress. So classy she is. In, drops the like, says hi. Tells you boys to grow up. So wise. How you doing today, Empress? You good? You know, there she goes. I really I want to ban that fake account. You're not Alexis. Just a little buzz? Perfect. Not. My roommate actually has a really nice bottle of scotch, and I could be imbibing that with him right now, but I need to grind out these rounds, and then I'm going to have a couple drinks, and I too will be a little buzzed. I wish I could play zombies and drink. I mean, I can, but I wouldn't risk a game like this on it. So I'm a little jealous right now. But it's all good, because I'll have a couple drinks when the stream's over. Oh, well, we missed. Let's see if we can get him to run this way. Run this way! You're gonna flirt with yourself? Dude, this ends now. You dork. Your fake account's gone, man. I'm sure you're having fun with it, but really, come on, dude. Nothing like self-confidence. I know it, yeah. Cheers. Really, I got another like hour or so to go here, and I'm gonna be right there with you, real fast too. It took away your chances for a real relationship. My God, you put it like that, bro. Fine, it's unblocked. Flirt with yourself. Go ahead. You are such a dork. You're lucky I'm a dork too, and I like dorks. I mean, if you can't love yourself, who else is gonna love you, I guess, right? Who am I to tell you what decisions to make? Just don't troll anyone. No. Too bad. I know it's you, so it's cool. I guess it's kind of funny sometimes. I'm not sure I understand that, Kevin. Are you asking whether the ballistic knife is the best strategy It's seeming like for local, it's the only strategy. It seems kind of boring to a certain degree, but it is faster by like 6 seconds per horde or 5 seconds per horde. So there's a lot to be said about that. You definitely would want to change your settings to tactical, or else you're going to break your controller and your hand. If you want to rephrase the question, I'll try to answer it. I think it's very creative. Wow. Well, couldn't have botched that pretty much any more than I just did. Not that we didn't get out of there just fine, but still missed my toss. Don't care about that double points. You want me to ban her? You're done with her? All right, you want her gone? You've broken up? Remember, you asked me to do it. Your second identity is now gone. Rough breakup? I bet. Well, she won't be bothering you anymore, man. You're with the boys? Alright, yeah, you know, whatever does it for you. There she goes. Rough breakup. Seemed pretty easy. Told me you're done. I banned her. It seemed like the smoothest breakup ever. Yeah, I remember you telling me that. Because I asked you about your name. I was guessing what it was. Yeah, Ballistic Strategy is really good, man. Ashy's a beast. He's been looking for a good strat for a while. I can't even imagine how much work he put in to finally find that strat. So he's a great guy. He's an absolute beast at zombies, and good on him. There were some people, one person in particular, that was like saying it was not legit. And I don't know how many other people have said that, but it is legit. It's not an exploit. It'll be interesting to see people trying to use that perk layout and the ballistic knife on other maps. I mean, I've seen similar stuff with people in glitches using it, but yeah, totally weird. I know, Empress. But yeah, now that it's more common knowledge after his video that electric cherry is your modifier when you shoot the ballistic knife right next to you, you know, you're picking back up the bullet right away. That gives you insta kill for 10 seconds. It works for this map and that strat because one, he didn't turn the generator on, so there's no novas, and 2, because they're hopping up. He kept the doors closed, too, so they're only spawning from that one direction, and they hop up, and because of that hop up onto the porch animation, he's able to easily knife them. So I don't know how well it's going to translate to other maps when they're pouring at you. It'll be interesting. I know a lot of people are going to go try it out, and I encourage them to, because I look forward to seeing the triumphs and tribulations of that whole fiasco. I almost, if I wasn't at like 145, around 145 when he dropped that video this morning, I would have, if I was like under 100, I probably would have quit my game and gone and tried that. But I was so far along into this that it was like, yeah, I'm going to play it out. The speed difference would have, me quitting and starting over again at that point would have almost been the same amount of time to 255 as I'm already going to have with when you include restart time. Round. Come on. Let's go. Not good. That's not off at all. Perfect. It's hard for you? Oh, because you just don't understand clocks? Is that what you mean? Or old style clocks? I've heard people say that before. What part's hard, buddy? Did you watch Glitchalodian's video on it? It's just you're having a hard time reading old school clocks? That's a sad state of affairs in our digital world that people can't read an old school clock. I guess they don't really teach that much in schools anymore with smartphones being what they are. Because all you gotta do is punch the TV and write down the times. And then you use, like, if you go watch my 1 through 50 tutorial, watch how I do it. It's easy. You go use the easy code on when you have 1 zombie left. It's 5 minutes of undead walking, and it makes it no zombies hitting you while you're putting the time in, bro. I show you some tricks to make that thing skip an hour. So, you know, try them both. See what you like. I do like, you know, 100 run on each one, and see which one feels more comfortable to you and more fun. And then play it that way. I mean, speed's important for sure. I'm all about it, but for me, the one down factor of that strat is just I would not want to be sitting there in the same spot for 60, 70, 80 hours of gameplay. That would, I mean, the one thing, even though I'm like running a trap here, I am running a rotation, so, and the spawns do change, so it's a little different. Doing that just seems, but now, to balance that out, are way more good factors, like you can do it on local, or it's a heavy XP strategy. You're going to get a lot of XP from kills, where this, you're not, if you're trying to level up, you're not getting as much XP because of the traps. So, there's a lot to be said for either one. And, yeah. In my opinion, that and this are the 2 best ways to run this map so far. There's a really cool thing I could add to that with this house. And instead of the front door open, you have the back door open. I know his name on Zombie World Records really well. Let me try and remember his channel name. Zombies and NFT Zombies, or NST and Z. I wish you just kept it consistent with the other one, which is Dope Smoker 1985. Anyway, so he's been running his hardcore. Oh, ow. Damn. That was absolutely horrible. He's been running his hardcore games where he has the back door open and the front door closed, and it just makes it so easy for him to go up the stairs, and then he reconfigured the teleporter so the one out there transports him out there, and he does a little lap and comes back in. You know, the timing's not as perfect as this one, but it's a pretty good strat. I like it. It's probably the way I'll run this for hardcore. I might give that a go because the exit strategy is so much smoother. And you can't really kill zombies around 60 to recharge your specialists, so you can only get recharged at getting a couple Nova kills here and a couple dog kills there, so to have a safer exit, it certainly is nice. I like it. Kudos to him for testing that one out. There's so many different configurations. Every one of these houses has a different trap. The one I would probably suggest you guys to avoid is the APD trap, because I think the catalysts that come up from below when you're over there cause errors. Something about electric traps and those yellow catalysts infected zombies. Clock steps, tell pictures, Google. Oh, my traps. Yeah, I maybe just Google, like, yeah, what the clock should look like. How do you trick for clock Easter egg? You'd have to go watch my 1 through 50 tutorial video, bro. It's just from yesterday. It's up on the channel. I can't explain that in this. I show you in there, so. Like, one of the tricks is, like, what I could tell you is you set the hand to the minutes, and then you can punch the clock and it moves ahead an hour. Other than that, you know, just write down the times when it tells you. Have your subtitles on so you can read it versus having to listen for it. It'll pop up on your screen. This house is this time, this house is that time. You do it in order. Bam, bam, bam. I don't even know what your argument is, man. I already said, yes, I remember the whole first time I mentioned your name. I was like, so are you a girl or did you just go through a bunch of them? Oh, are you talking about guns again? Oh, I'm talking about guns. Guns suck on this game. I have dark matter, bro. I've used every gun. No BO4 sucks. You know, I'm just saying that I'm not saying BO4 sucks. I'm saying alternate ammo types suck. Therefore, guns are irrelevant for me. I'm a high rounder. What do I need a freaking machine gun for? That's not going to work. You think I'm going to run around shooting zombies with a machine gun when I could shoot them with one shot with the Elan? What? Or kill 5 hordes with a trap? They're just copies. I mean, to a degree, yeah, I hear you. I mean, yes. The Galil, the Grab, I hear you, man. The Dingo, the Hades, they're similar. It's Troll Arc. I think there's way too many guns in this game. You like trap strategy? Me too, man. I prefer trap strategies. I've always liked trap strategies, Kevin. Ever since Mob, really. I just, any map that has a trap in it, I automatically am going to enjoy. Almost guaranteed, just because I like running traps. I don't even know what that means. This whole game is a remake. Some of it. I don't even care what the drops are. We're certainly not a point where I need a max. Alright, see you, bro. Have a good one. Good job with you. And your ex-girlfriend. Then, keep doing stupid stuff like that, I won't need ammo. You tell him, Kevin. best advice when maxes between dogs are 100 plus. Listen for them, and then you got to go back for them. I don't even pay attention to maxes because I rarely use ammo. On this map. You just gotta get a feel for when they're coming. Keep track of your drop cycles, I guess. I just pretty much don't even pay attention to it until like post 200. And even then it'd be, if it works out, it works out. The only time I'm using a Helion shot is when I'm not paying attention and to the exit and chatting. Or once in a blue moon when I miss the cut. Oh, I should have used the rage there. Oh well. Here, we'll toss it out here. No problem, Steven. Same with you, man. Good luck on yours. Hope that helped. fresh drink. Be right What up, Ace? Give me a second, guys. I'm almost back. Just had to make a drink. Oh, Coca-Cola. So refreshing. Needed that. Oh, might as well update this. Well, that's never a good feeling, man. Should definitely talk to someone in person about that. There's plenty of great stuff out in the world. Sorry you feel that way. Rainbow butterflies start off as caterpillars, bro. They're slimy and ugly. Things get better. Exercise, work out, eat healthy, and practice. And all those things can be easily corrected, turned around to be the best of the best, man. So I believe in you. You should too. Will this Strat get patched? Absolutely not. Never. There's nothing to get patched. How would they possibly patch a trap Strat, Payton? Even more so, why would they? That's the way the game's meant to be played, bro. There's better strats that have been found. Down in the description is a faster one for local that Ashy just came up with. That they won't patch that either because it's not breaking any in-game rules. It's not a glitch. It's not an exploit. It's just creative use of the perks and weapons, positioning, doors. It's all. That's what these things are. Nothing you'll see me doing pretty much would ever get patched other than if they nerf a gun or something like that or buff a gun. So you're good to go, my man. Go slay. And don't forget to leave a like, drop a sub if you're new around here. Thank you for reminding me, Nightbot. You do come in handy. Just it does seem that way, but anything you practice enough can be done. It's just slow and painful, bro. I knew how to do it a long time ago and just put off doing it until before DLC 3. And I did it, you know, because I was just sick of seeing people just use the shield. And it was a combination of that and a little DLC 3 hype. And that no one had done it except for Ashy, whose new Strat's link is in the description. He did 255 back in May on it, which was really fucking impressive. So I was just going to take the all elixirs record of my game, which of course had been sitting there for 7 months, but someone beat by 2 rounds 6 days after me. It's hilarious. I don't really care. It's number 2. It's just me putting in 150 plus on it. I'm not a huge fan of Classified, mostly because I've played it so much with my camo grind. I would say that's the reason I just so sick of freaking ever even loading that map. Because I use it, it's such a good map for getting like your dark matter. Running Area 51 for headshots and kills. It is cheesy, but it's the only thing that works on local. If you understand there are people in the world like Ashy that have absolute shit internet, okay? He lives in like the countryside, something like that. He does not have good internet like a lot of people that play zombies. And so playing online for him isn't an option. Some people don't have the time to grind this much online too. So they have to play local, and because they disabled all the Easter eggs in Black Ops 4, this map and downstairs is broken and causes errors when you run traps downstairs for too long. So he had to get creative AF. And the man delivered on that, you know what I'm saying? Like, who would have thought to do that? So let's give him points on creativity, working with what he's got. I personally wouldn't want to sit there for a long time and do that, but he doesn't really have a choice because he can't play it online, and these traps don't work. So, when you look at it that way, look at it for credit. He'd love to be running this trap strat. He was here day one. He was so pissed about it. I remember. I'm sure he still is. I very much doubt he wants to be doing that. But what option does he have? And it is legit. It's not an exploit or a glitch. So. And it's fast. You're sick of 9, bro. I'm sick of 9 too. Yeah, Voyage 9 classified. I might do a high one. Somewhere down the line, I might do a high round 9, but it's nowhere even on my radar right now. I see so many people streaming 9 all the time. It's like that map is so oversaturated. There's only one reason I want to play 9 that I'm not going to get into. Most people do. With the fire immunity Easter egg, it's really easy to train. There's a trap strat. You can go watch my 50 through 75 video and watch the trap run I do, but it's waste. I don't know about the times, man. I haven't played enough of it. I also grinded 9 for camos too. The gladiators were my heavy bosses. So I did a bunch of low round games, you know, leveling up all my guns and that. So classified, 9, Voyage. I'm just burnt out on those maps. I will run Blood again for a 255 at least on Blood. Outside of that, I'm pretty much done with the original maps. I did a 115 hardcore on Blood, so it was the world record. Someone beat it. I might redo that someday. Whoa! Wow, those some jukes right there. That's world star shit. Bam! Oh, I know Twitcher well. 2 hours and 30 minutes on what map? He's made 230s on a bunch of stuff, man. Twitch is speedrun boss. Not on this map, he didn't. On 9, yeah. Yeah, Twitch is a beast, dude. I've been watching Twitch for years. Yeah, he had an interesting strap down in the APD room he was running. SPH in it, I think, was like 15 or something like that. This being 17, but it, you know, it was only for lower rounds because you're gonna run out of ammo. He was trying to find something for local too. A lot of people have. I think. I don't know. I didn't talk to him about it. I asked him if he ran traps to see if the error had been fixed, and he said no, he hadn't run any traps on there. So I think he was just playing around. He mostly does a lot of speed runs, 30s, 50s. Occasionally the 70 and 100s on fast maps. But at least as far as I've seen, I'm not sure. He comes up, he's fast though, man. There's no denying that. Twitcher, man, is a force to be reckoned with. Like a lot of people that are doing really well on BO4 are real lucky. Some of the BO3 crew did not come over. You know what I'm saying? Like, I know some people that have speed run records, and if Twitch was going for those, well, let's just say it would make their lives more interesting. You need a lot of ammo elixirs? Yeah. Well, those are easy to get, man. I mean, he tests the strat, and you'd want to practice without it, get really good at it, and so you only got to do it once. It's all about RNG, too. You got to know the signs of, okay, you're going, bam, bam, bam. You get the healing on, like, the first, you got to get the healing on the first box. That's number one, if you're going for a speed run. And preferably the first hit, and keep moving. Oh yeah, of course. For 100, not for like a 30 or a 50 or even a 70, but for 100, of course you're gonna need outcomes and shit. You can't camp that long without them. Not when you're only killing like third and half hordes. Even a 9 where you get bonus rounds every 2 rounds or so. Sometimes I guess it could be 3, right? $200. You know, go look at my 195 at the end, and I forget what the time was on it, but whatever that is, figure that's probably about the average time because I ran that a little slow. It was like one of my first games when after blue screens were fixed, I think. So it's several months back. I can't remember the time. But if you look at my 195, I would bet you that would be about an average 200 time. Like I said, I did several things slower in that game than what I would now. I generally, unless there's an error, I was kind of bummed about the PSN error, more so on my 208 game on this, because I didn't get an after-action report. Now, I knew my times, and like this game, the way I can easily tell and keep track of, I've been writing down my times. Like it was 6 hours, 45 minutes, which is slow compared to 4 hours and 40 minutes. You know, it's 2 hours slower than running Ashy Strat. So there's that. But it was 18.6 hours to 150. Should be around 44 to 200. 44, 45, something like that. 80, 85, 90 to 255. I haven't fully done the math on that yet. Don't really care. Why can't you activate traps on local? It's an Easter egg step, and all Easter egg steps are disabled in Black Ops 4. Like when I was doing my local Ancient Evil game, I went to go do the Exalted Hands, the double upgrade for the hands, and you can't do it. Like I got the fire blue, I went to go light the spear on fire, and it wouldn't, I had all the hands upgraded. I was ready. I had a perfect box, I think, even, from the Helion. So I was going to have no fire sales. It was going to be an awesome freaking game. But couldn't upgrade. So Ancient Evil and this are the two that people notice it the most and feel the pain of it on local. why they would make traps an Easter egg step that local people. I'll tell you why they did. Because Activision is a bunch of greedy, cocksucking bastards that probably wanted to sell more Nebula. So they want to encourage people to play online. That's my conspiratorial viewpoint. Yeah. Well, that's why Ashy came up with the strat that he did. He didn't want to sit right there and knife for fucking 60, 70 hours. I can guarantee you my man Ashy did not want to sit there doing that. It's what, you know. Granted, it's fast, so there's a bonus for it. You know, that's the only reason I would see him ever doing it in the first place. But, yeah. It's the only thing that works on local. It's a very fat rip, my man. It's the dumbest thing I've ever heard. Easter eggs end the game, and you can't do any of the Easter egg steps that you're required to do to play the game. What? Who programs a game like this? I don't get it. I don't get it, man. I mean, to me, it doesn't so much matter because I play online. Because I have really good internet. But a lot of people don't. Not a graceful exit, but we got her done. Round's almost over. Derp. Maniac. I think I have my mic muted. Round 26, what? Purist first room? What are you talking about? Or just standard first room? why can't you use traps on local? Because all Easter egg steps are disabled on local. Because Activision or Treyarch are stupid. And turning on activating the traps in these upstairs houses is one of the Easter egg steps. So you can run traps downstairs, but as of the time when I tried it, it was causing script errors because of the strength of the yellow zombies. So there is a strat that Ashy came up with for local players that can't play online. It's down in the description. And it's faster in this, but you're going to be annoyed doing it after a while because it's very boring. But it's really ingenious of him to have found it. Damn, that was a rough one. Gotta remember, I can't come off the wall. Shit like that. They get behind me. The good thing about online, though, I'm going to say a negative, I'm going to say a positive too, is when you pause the game, it pauses the game timer. So it's not like you get kicked after 4 days like you used to. I mean, you still might. There's a million things that can go wrong. But, well, 4 primary. I know, right, man? It's ingenious. He's so smart. He's such a good player. I mean, I remember like on day 2 or 3 he came in and was telling me about Jason running his game, and went and checked out what Jason was doing. And Jason had the other house closed and would like go over to that fire trap and then camp in that room. And it was just a lot more difficult and I don't think worth it. But that was a cool strat. And Ashy had been searching since then for a way. He is living proof that people don't fail, they give up. I mean, what a strat. I didn't even know Electric Cherry did that shit, man. That's how much I did not read the modifier description on Electric Cherry. And not turning on the generator? How smart was that? No Novas? How peaceful of a world. I mean, it's just pure zombie kills slowly animating right up at you, man. It's like, it's fish in a barrel. You can't hate on it because it's completely legit, you know? I've been witnessing a couple people hate on it. It's like, sorry, you're just pissed you didn't think of it. It might be cheesy as hell, but you gotta respect it. The ingenuity. Man was not taking no for an answer. Like, as far as the ZWR boards are concerned, I have the world record right now, but I'm not putting it in my title because I know Ash is ahead of me. Yeah, he's told Metal Man. He's a goat. Yeah, for anyone that doesn't know Ashy too, if you don't think Ashy can run a trap strat, Ashy did 255 classified. He has the world record there. And he would have gone further, I'm sure, if the round cap wasn't still broken at the time when he did it in May. So I don't even know what round he's going for here. I'm really hoping he stops at 255 so I can beat him. That's my only chance of beating him. Because he's got the time thing on me now. And he's on local. It's just like, he's got every advantage. The only thing that's going to let me get above him, besides, is, yeah. If he stops at 255. Or I see what round he gets to and I'm able to beat it by a round, you know. Oh, Crick, how you doing, man? How you been? Yeah, he dropped it this morning. Oh, yeah. Yeah, you saw the classified? Yeah, it's Ashy. Yeah, link to his new ones. Well, you've just seen it. He's done a lot more than that. I mean, go check out his channel more. Make sure you sub to him. Ashy's awesome. He doesn't stream because his internet sucks. So he says. And I mean, obviously I believe him. I mean, so he mostly just posts vids and private records. Maybe someday they'll get good internet where he's at. Or he'll move to where good internet is. Honestly, it doesn't really matter. He doesn't need internet to do what he's doing. He just needs to find a way around him fucking people on local. I guarantee you there are a lot of happy local people right now. After watching that, they're like, oh, thank God. Thank you, Ashy. That was a horrible throw. Damn you, dog. Die in the brimfire. Yeah, I you know, it's funny, I was playing with someone the other day, and we were like in the 30s, like, I'm bored. He's like, do we have to keep going? I'm like, nah, bro, let's go. Yeah, I'm just gonna beat some good rounds on it. It's alright, but, you know, there's plenty of things we still want to do in between this and DLC 4. You gained a new sub? Awesome. I think you gained quite a few today. I'm glad you're one of them, man. Let them know Intuit Scott sent you. We all missed the good old BO3 days. Don't worry, lads. We're going back to BO3. As soon as DLC 4 is over, we're going to grind a lot. Between Season 2 and Season 2, I'm not even worried. I'll still be mixing BO3 in with it, you know? We'll see. We'll probably grind it at the beginning if it all drops at once like it should. But other than that, you know, once I'm done beasting DLC 4, we're going back to BO3, guys. So I'm trying to get, like, everything I want to get done in BO4 done before DLC 4 drops. And then I'm going to go get back into BO3 mode. And we're going to just... I mean, that's the cool thing. BO3 isn't dead. Still go play it. It's an awesome game. I've been playing BO3 for years. It's not like I'm going to be all pumped to just be playing remasters until 2020 comes out. new strats have come out since I used to stream it. Can't wait to do the electric cherry strat on DE. Shit looks so fun. Well, not depends. Not all the maps are great, but yeah, most. You can get bored with anything if you play it too much, man. I was getting a little burnt out. That's why I took a break for a couple of years, or a year and a half, or whatever it was. Yeah, Chronicles was the bomb, dude. Loved it. Loved it. Loved it. So awesome. Almost all of my favorite maps. I'm really bummed Call of the Dead and Mob didn't make it into BO3's Chronicles. I can think of 3 maps I'd trade for those two. Shoot, 4. I'm not sure how those are going to play on this BO4 engine. But I mean, don't get me wrong, lads. We're gonna beast the shit out of each and every one of them. We're gonna get Chronicles 2, man. It's called Season 2. It's gonna be Mob of the Dead, Call of the Dead, supposedly. The memes aren't correct. Buried, Die Rise, Transit, probably the survival maps. Grief mode should be coming, so they said. Maybe even turn mode. Who cares about that? That was stupid. And a couple original Chaos maps to end off the Chaos story. It's actually dead online. Let me put it to you this way, bro. I still get a butt-ton of views to this day on my tutorials from Black Ops 2, from Exo Zombies. Every day there are dozens of people still watching my tutorials on those old-ass games. If you think BO3 is done, you are wrong. I understand the content creator wise you don't see a lot of it, but and the pub lobbies probably suck donkey balls, but the game has a lot of life in it still, I think. Yeah, someone's got to do it, Crick. Yeah, it's just for it's this storyline that's ending, man. They're bringing it back. It'll still be Ether Crew. It'll just be a different dimension or some shit like that. What does it even really matter if they make good maps, what the characters are? Storyline. You got, this map is chock full of story and backstory. Oh my god, that just happened. That's how easily you get pinned back there. One fucking Nova. One of these little motherfuckers. Just ruins your day. Well, it should be over. the Apothicon servant's still in Black Ops 3. What's wrong with you? Here's what you do, okay? I got you, fam. Here's what you do, Crick. You push the button to start the game. And bam. Did you delete Black Ops 3? Re-download it. You did? Yeah, you needed space. I hear that. That's why I kind of figured that one. That's why I said it. Just re-download it, bro. It's hilarious. I think it's dog round. I'm almost positive it's dog round. What's our time at? Perfect. Just 3.5 hours. That's what I was looking to do of gameplay. And a little bit more on the stream. So we're just under 4 hours. Perfect. We'll bang this round out. I am probably going to do another session, guys, but it's going to be private. I need to just be able to, like, watch a movie and chill out and not read chat. I promised you guys that I would do a stream each night this week for, like, 4 hours, and I'm totally cool with that. But, like, I just need to, like, focus up and keep this flawless going. And so I'll be streaming again tomorrow night. I might stream some during the day, but I'm going to definitely make sure that I record the whole thing. So let's say if something unfortunate happens, then I'll put in a montage or whatever. We'd all think they'd add OP guns, man. That would be great. Yeah, that's the biggest thing missing from Black Ops 4 is there's been no wonder weapons. I agree. Stabs. Can we have the original stabs, please? That's what I'm going to leave you with right there. And I've been saying it. We're getting all these crystal shards. They're the fucking staff crystals. There better be freaking stabs on DLC 4. The original. I want to go to the Great Battle of Primus and fight with the original stabs. If the memes are true and they have, I don't even want to say it. I think it's just these people messing with me. I'm going to be pissed off. Alright, good stuff, man. I'm going to go ahead and end it there, guys. Y'all have a good night. I'll be streaming again, like I said, tomorrow night. Unless something happens to the game, in which case I'll make a little video and post it about it. But hopefully we should be good. So I'll see you guys tomorrow night.